What is going on, everyone? So today in this video, I'm going to be going over why I'm not the biggest fan of Gucci. Like, I've seen plenty of, designer brands before, but just something about Gucci strikes me as not being the brand I'm really a fan of.
Gucci socks, Gucci socks, Gucci socks, Gucci socks, Gucci socks, Gucci socks, Gucci socks.
Oh, mama! It doesn't get much worse than Gucci.
I feel no shame, rock and rollin' all day. Yeah, I'm on the wave, are you with me? Whoa, living life extra risky. Yeah, early morning getting tipsy, couple bitches getting frisky. We dib and dabbing on the.
Okay, welcome back, and today we are talking about Gucci. It's only because, as you do, I browse through YouTube and I see all these YouTubers like saying Gucci is this, Gucci is that, Gucci is tacky, Gucci is bad, Gucci is trash, and it's always the same perspective. So I'm just trying to bring a different perspective, and it is obviously, we've seen the hype beasts wearing Gucci, we've seen the guys covering their faces wearing head-to-top Gucci.
Oh, no, 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 no.
And that does look tacky and distasteful. We've seen people overusing the Gucci belt. We've seen people wearing the Gucci t-shirts. We've seen the rappers wearing Gucci tracksuits. We see people like Blake Linder and Blazendary wearing the most trash Gucci tracksuits known to man. But at the end of the day, I don't think you can say Gucci as a whole, as a brand, is trash. Because when we think about it, Gucci does the more creative stuff on the runway. Alessandro Michele puts the better stuff on the runway. And I think people just don't understand that, like, high-end brands, let's say Louis Vuitton, Gucci, brands like that, there are two sides of fashion. There's the more commercial side, and those are kind of the pieces that stock in sometimes Selfridges and places like that. And those are the things with crazy branding. Those are the tacky things, just for people who don't really care about fashion and art and design much, but just want to wear the brand. Because brands know that their brands have power, the brand name has power, and that can be monetized. So people will pay £250 on a Primark quality cotton t-shirt because it says Gucci on it. And it's just a way of showing I'm richer than all of you because I have a cotton t-shirt that costs £250. But the problem is, and the reviews I see about Gucci as a whole, they're very one-sided. No one really talks about the runway stuff, which is actually good. Before Alessandro Michele went to Gucci and it was Frida Giannini, it was kind of drying up, their sales were going down. Alessandro Michele came in, buzzed everything up, added the animals, added all the embroidery, kind of made embroidery Gucci's go-to thing. And I think another bit of Gucci that's really underrated is the suiting. Like, the tailoring is amazing. Yes, it's in pastel colors, it's not your standard suiting, which is like in black and gray and stuff. But it's really good. Like, I would, if I was rich, I would wear a Gucci suit in the summer. Like, it's a very good fit. They fit well, they look really good, they're made of really good materials. And when we think about Gucci, Gucci started out as a luggage brand. So their baggage is really good, their luggage is really good. Their accessories are made out of real leather. So the quality's there. So all these reviews on Gucci and everyone's just saying, oh, Gucci's trash. It's like, people should signify what side of Gucci we're talking about, because Gucci isn't trash. Like, if we're talking about the commercial side, that means every brand is trash, because if, let's say next year, everyone wants to decide that they want to wear Louis Vuitton, then actually no, Louis Vuitton's trash now that Virgil Abloh's there. I'm not gonna lie, that was a bad example. I think what I don't like is this mindset that when people don't like something, it becomes trash. Like, Gucci isn't my style, but it doesn't mean it's trash. It's so far from trash, especially if we talk about runway Gucci. Now, Gucci can be styled in a very, non-tacky way, in a very tasteful way, in my opinion. It just comes down to if you have style or not. People who don't have style, I've seen rich people, there's this girl on YouTube, I've forgotten what her name is, but she's basically the richest person I know, like on YouTube, and her style is.
Okay, and then the next thing we got was this beanie from Gucci. Okay. It's really cute. So you like put it back. I want to get the Balenciaga one because you could fold the Balenciaga one so it doesn't have all this.
No, I like it like that.
But it's very cute. I love it. Oh my god, and it shines. So everywhere you go, your face is gonna shine.
But yeah, if you have style, you'll be able to make Gucci look really nice. I mean, the loafers to me can be styled in a classy way. Gucci loafers to me are really good. They're made of proper leather. They're slightly overpriced, but they are really good looking. They've got all types of silhouettes. They've got the slipper Gucci loafers. They've got the full Gucci loafers. They've got kind of ones that look more like penny loafers. Then they haven't just got them in black, they've got them in brown. They've got different iterations of the loafers. I feel like also the Gucci belts. Obviously you have the hypebeasts that style it with a full Gucci tracksuit and then slap a Gucci belt on it. It just looks horrendous. But I've seen situations and people styling Gucci belts in a way where you just wear simple, really good quality, minimalistic clothes. Minimalistic looking clothes, and then you just add the Gucci belt to give it that extra hint and touch of luxury fashion and luxury style. So I mean, just Gucci isn't trash. There are very few brands that are trash. Like, for you to say a brand is trash, it means at every level what they're making is terrible. And that, if we talk about Gucci, that isn't true. At the top level, what they're making is really top quality. It just boils down to if that's your aesthetic or not. That's why there are so many different brands for so many different people. I mean, you've got Anthony Lamista, you've got Saint Laurent Paris for people who like, even Rick Owens for people who like black silhouettes, the darker stuff. If you like more menswear, you like more tailoring, you could look towards maybe Dior, Beluti, Tom Brown. If you like, I don't know, more of the Japanese looking drapey silhouettes, you can look towards some Comme des Garçons, you can look towards Yohji Yamamoto. Also you can look at Issey Miyake. If you're a maximalist, you can look towards Gucci. You can look towards Dolce & Gabbana. The Dolce & Gabbana is horrendous. Like, it's like a B-Tech version of Gucci, but yeah. And if you're just like reasonably priced, kind of like just clothing in general that's made well, you can look at Acne Studios. They don't really have much branding on their clothes, but the quality is normally good, the fit is really good. So like I've said, some things will be your style, some things won't, but none of those brands I've mentioned outside Dolce & Gabbana is actually trash. So like I've said, I think people just need to separate high-end fashion from the commercial side of fashion. Gucci has to make those Primark quality, those H&M quality £250 tops, because the whole point of that is so that the people that buy it feel better about themselves, because they're like, well, I'm so rich, I can afford a £250 t-shirt. People see you wearing a Gucci t-shirt and they assume you're of an upper class or you just spent loads of money on a t-shirt. Would I advise to buy a H&M, a Uniqlo quality t-shirt that says Gucci on it? No, it's very stupid. I'll never do it in my whole life. But if you want to do that, fair enough. But like I've said, Gucci's not trash. Those bits, that side of Gucci is very commercial. They do it on purpose to fill the bank with money, obviously, so that they have money to invest in their more creative and artsy collections that people at the top end buy. So anyway, hope you like this video. What do you guys think of Gucci? What do you think of reviews that always talk about high-end fashion brands from the commercial side? Like, I know I was gonna end this video, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how can people talk about a high-end brand like Gucci and not talk about every single level of the brand? That's why I kind of think, this sounds really snobbish, but like, if you're a streetwear YouTuber like me, but I guess I'm a high-end YouTuber as well, but like, you have to talk about every single end, every single like part of the spectrum. You can't just pick and choose. Like, I'm really not calling anyone out, it's just I don't feel like people who don't really have a grasp on every level of high-end fashion should really be saying a whole high-end fashion brand is trash when you don't know every single level of the brand. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. But you know, to each their own. But obviously, you guys can comment what you think about Gucci. Is it trash? Is it not? What do you think about Alessandro Michele? Stay tuned for more. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. And I'm out.
I feel no shame. Rock and rolling all day. I'm living life extra risky. I'm on a wave, are you with me? Oh, I feel no shame. Rock and rolling all day. Yeah, I'm on a wave, are you with me? Whoa, living life extra risky. Yeah, early morning getting tipsy. Couple bitches getting frisky. We dipping dabbing on the Disney. Now I'm speed racing to the Lizzie. I'm trying to make it to the big league.